Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. We're back to the normal, regular running shoe content, and today I'm running a shoe that I've had about 160 miles in. It's been out for a while, but I'm really excited to review it. I don't know if that was impressive or not. We'll see. We'll see how I edit that. So today here we got the Adidas Takumi Sen 10. It's a pretty fast shoe. There are some, issues I have with the shoe, but overall, I'd say I really like it. The midsole. So, we're going to start our way down and work our way up. The outsole is really nice. It's got this big Continental rubber patch in the front. And these, I'm not sure entirely what they are. There may be, there's some thinner rubber, definitely not Continental on the sides. But a lot of the shoe is really built for mid from the forefoot striking, so you're really going to be engaging that Continental rubber, and it's not going to be too much of a problem, grip or anything like that. I've run with this in all sorts of conditions, as you can see, from that little bit of outsole where the Continental's got, and I've run into no issues with it. I do want to say, though, there has been a little bit of peeling. I don't know if you can see it. A little bit of peeling around the back of the shoe. But the Light Strike Pro is still holding up. It's a pretty durable foam, and even 150 miles in, it's still really nice. Alright, so, yeah, as I was about to go, the midsole is pretty sweet. It's really well done. The Light Strike Pro foam is fairly durable, but it also has, enough cushion. The energy rods do take a lot away from this cushion. That's why I think I'm currently running in the Evo SL right now, so I'm going to have a review on that probably in a couple weeks. The midsole is pretty soft and cushy, and the rods definitely take away from that a little bit. But the 33 millimeters is still a fair bit of stack, and you're still definitely going to get some leg protection and stuff from that. The upper is really interesting. It's almost like a woven mesh or something like that. I think it's the term one would use to describe it. With these big Adidas stripes. I like the way the Adidas stripes look on this colorway. It's pretty nice. The upper is a little scratchy on the foot, and there's very little heel stiffness, which I prefer. Not very much heel stiffness. There's a little bit of cushioning on the sides, and a not gusseted tongue. But once again, it's a race shoe. The tongue works pretty well as is. I did have a little bit of tongue slippage while running, I will say. It did go a little, did come down a little bit, but it wasn't too much of an issue. The biggest problem I had with the shoe, you can see I actually changed out the laces, were the laces. Adidas just doesn't know how to make laces. They know how to make foams, they know how to make outsoles, they sometimes know how to make uppers, but the laces just never hit, even in the newer Adidas shoes. I have the Adios 9 with about 70 miles on it. I have the Boston 12, which I'm probably going to review soon, with somewhere about 130 miles on it, somewhere in that ballpark. And just, the uppers are very mixed, but the laces are just consistently not good. The only Adidas shoe I actually haven't changed the laces out on are my Adios 9, just because I can't find a good lace color that works. Another problem I will say I did have with this shoe was the midfoot cutout. I did have a little, occasionally, when I was fatigued, I did have a little collapsing in to the medial side, a little bit more than I would expect. But it's a race shoe. It's not built for really anything above a half marathon, honestly. I think one could take this to a half marathon. It would be a little difficult, but yeah. And in terms of the paces, as I said, I think you could take it to the half marathon. It would be a little tight, but definitely 5K, 10K shoe. Definitely not like a road mile or anything like that. I don't think it's nearly responsive enough for that. I think the shoe can really go from steadier, pretty steady state efforts to 5K race pace. I don't think it can go too much higher than that. Just the 33 millimeters of foam, just it feels like there's a limit to what they can do. But the Light Strike Pro is pretty cushioned. It's pretty nice. It's a really fun shoe to run in, which is, I think, the most important part of a shoe. And it sort of disappears on your foot. It's quite light. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, all those good things, and I'll see you in my next shoe review. Thank you for watching.